Hey guys, what is up? Schway here, back with another video, guys. As a lot of you know, a lot of the redemptions from the WWE Panini area are not actually being redeemed, sadly. So they've been doing a lot of replacements. So this is a Panini redemption story, and I can tell you more about it, but basically they sent me some autos for some of the redemptions that weren't going to be redeemed, and I saw what they were sending me and I said nah, and called them up and was like, yo, this isn't enough, this is not equal value, and they sent me something else to make it right. So we'll get more into that in the video, guys, but we got some redemption. I think all of these are from Panini, but I don't think I got three, so maybe a third redemption from somewhere else. We'll see what's up, guys. Anyways, thanks everyone for support. Like, share, and subscribe, all that jazz. Trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, and we are getting very close, guys, so don't miss out. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right, guys, so like I'd mentioned, I asked to redeem some of my redemptions from Panini. I'm actually still waiting on 2 Triple H's. So I had it was a Becky Lynch, it was like 2 or 3 Ginnies, a Matt Riddle, and there was someone else in there, I forgot who. It's not really super important, but they sent me a couple autos as redemption. So I called them. I'm like, hey, like, what's going on? You know, it's been, in some cases, 2 years. Like, can you guys let me know what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, yeah. So I ended up getting 2 autos in the mail. So let me show you the autos first, and then I can tell you the second half of the story. So our first auto we had was Tori Wilson from Select, I believe number 235. This is from Select 2024. So the purple Tori. And on the auto, I got a Randy Orton base auto from Prizm. So not terrible, but not the best. And we had like a Becky, and there was one other decent auto. I forgot who the other decent auto was, but basically I ended up calling up Panini and I was like, guys, I gotta be honest, like, I feel like you guys undervalued what I had. So I just called them. Worst case scenario, I figured like, hey, worst case scenario, I'm at where I'm at, you know? But I called them and they were like, okay. And they're like, we'll send you something else. So they ended up sending me something else. I was hoping a little bit more, but, you know, considering everything, it's not bad. These guys apparently comp pretty well. And again, you can't, you know, it's worth asking. The worst they can say is no. So I ended up getting 2 white sparkle football packs. So again, it's not wrestling. Womp womp. I understand, you know, it would have been nice to get a WWE pack. Ooh. But having said that, you know, getting 2 extra white sparkle packs that I could attempt to sell on top of the 2 autos, which, you know, I don't think these are anything too crazy. You know, I probably came out a little bit less than I wanted to on it, but with the packs, I think I probably came out ahead. And, you know, I think the moral of the story really is just like, sometimes it pays to ask, guys. You know, call up Panini. You know, I would say also, one thing I've learned with Panini via me calling, other people calling, in particular my friend Cad, if you call Panini and the person kind of, it's gonna sound weird, guys, but if the vibe of the person on the phone just seems off, like if they seem in a bad mood, sometimes it's worth just being like, oh, hey, something came up, let me hit you back, and call them back in, like, you know, a week or something. I know that sounds really weird, guys, but I'm gonna be honest, guys. Sometimes, you know, having the wrong person can really make all the difference. So, you know, recalling and trying to get someone else might make you have a better experience and get something nicer. So again, 2 packs. We got Tori and we got Randy Orton, and I had given up 5 redemptions. It was like 2 Ginnies, Matt Riddle, a Becky, and there was like one other person who was a little under Becky's range, but it wasn't too crazy. I still have 2 Triple H redemptions in there, so I'm going to call them and see what they can do about that. But again, do you think I came out ahead in this situation? You know, you held out for the Becky, think it did okay. I argued that Tori stuff hasn't been selling as well recently, you know. She didn't sell as well as those photogenic pictures because people love those pictures. Wonder why. But yeah, I think I did okay, you know. We're not mad. I'm glad to close those out, and hopefully I can get something nice with the Triple H's. So if I do, I'll keep you guys posted on that. But do you like these kind of random hobby stories of me working out redemptions and collecting and all that stuff? Or do you just want me to shut up and rip for you? I don't know. Either way, I appreciate you watching. Around the time of this video, we're a little under 800. Hopefully by the time this releases, it'll be closer to 900 or 1,000. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of 2025. So if you don't mind, shoot your boy a like, hit the subscription, perhaps leave a comment. Help us grow, guys. It's free for you and it helps me out tremendously. But until next time, guys, I hope the luck is with you. I hope you have good rips and be a good person, guys. It doesn't take a lot of energy. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a good night, and I appreciate all the support. Peace.